Hey, everybody. How's it going? Give it up for the opening band. Show of hands before we get started. How many people flew in from San Francisco for this? Very small number of hands. Okay, so this is both good and bad. It's good because, like Satish said, a couple of years ago, we would not have been able to fill this room with so many founders from here. So that's amazing. But also, on the other hand, this is going to be a metric of PMF that I want to capture for next year. And in the next 7 years, I'm going to tell you why. So Satish asked me to give a bull versus bear case for the Toronto tech scene. And I feel qualified to speak about this for a couple reasons. First of all, I find myself expressing both of them in my life circumstances. Right? My day job is I work at Andreessen Horowitz, which is not here in Toronto. But I live here by choice. I love it here. And the second reason is that I'm American, so I have an outside view on this whole Toronto tech scene Canadian malaise confidence problem. And I feel qualified to tell you, how would an American think about this situation and whether Toronto has PMF? Okay? So let's talk about the bear case, okay? Do you think we can handle it? It's tough. Can we do it? All right. If you are a young, ambitious person, the obvious thing to do is to go to San Francisco. If you are a founder looking for money and signal and people and proximity, the obvious thing to do is to go to San Francisco. The industrial revolution of our time is happening now, and the forefront is extremely concentrated in one place, and that is San Francisco. Our best people and our best technologies all go to the American AI labs and companies. It doesn't matter if we invented the future here in Toronto, it's slipped away. Is everyone frustrated and tired of hearing this? I'm tired of hearing it. I'm extremely tired of hearing it because it is missing something, isn't it? There is something that's very important happening here that we haven't grasped about what is working. And so we need to make the bull case for Toronto. And we need to actually dig into this question. This is the hard question that is always asked. What is it that Americans have that we don't? It's not talent. Of course it isn't. It's not opportunity. It's not motivation. It's not access to technology. It's not permission to build. There's this conventional answer, which is, oh, Americans are more risk-taking, right? They just go for it more. It's more celebrated. I don't buy this. I have never bought this. You know that the world's mining capital markets concentrate here by choice in Toronto? Those people are risk takers. Oh my God. Right? Like, that is not an excuse. No excuse. I will tell you where Americans are different. This was a big culture shock for me when I moved here. It's that Americans have an easier time expressing gratitude and generosity than we do. And I'm not saying Canadians aren't grateful or generous. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is that Americans express it a lot more naturally and more effusively than we do. Because American culture is gift culture. And it's behind everything about America that works. The reciprocation, the mutual recognition, the ambition. So why does this matter for technology businesses and for startups? Well, we know a couple of things. First of all, over the last 30 years, technology has given us so much leverage lying around for free. What constrains founders and startups is, can you discover perfect little nuggets of potential? And can you get people to preferentially attach to them? The way that you achieve both of these things is by gifting what you have, and then finding out who gratefully accepts your gift as your signal for where to go. Second of all, we also know that the practice of software engineering, which is discovering good constraints and good affordances and sharing them across companies and industries for everyone's collective benefit, is also gift culture. This isn't just an open source thing, by the way. This is technology as a practice, as a thing we do, as an action. And it is gift culture. It's this two-way exchange, this two-way sharing and gifting process between you and the collective scene, the collective knowledge. And this is why startups at their pure form are really well understood as this act of repeated gift exchange. Think about everything that actually matters in a startup. All of the important interactions in the nucleus of a promising company are gift exchanges. The prototypes and demos are gifts of time and feedback. Good product and engineering decisions are gifts that you pay forward from builders to users. Good engineering culture pays a gift forward. Angel investing pays a gift forward. Your best hires are paying a gift forward. Here in 2026, honestly, the best predictive factor I can think of for will you build something awesome and will you build it in an awesome way is, will gift culture be a tailwind for you? How much gratitude and generosity is out there with your name on it? Now, with this in mind, let's do the bull case for Toronto, okay? The industrial revolution of our time is happening right now, and Toronto's contribution has been some of the most important gifts that helped it get started. We gifted so much of the technology, we gifted so many founders, we gifted so many interns. Our gifts are everywhere, and everyone here in Toronto has so many connections to the gratitude. We're creating a new foundation for how to build companies and how to build everything. The models and the weights of our best collective ideas, this new practice for how to build, this new culture for how to build, and embedded in this living practice, in San Francisco, in Toronto, everywhere, is a profound gratitude for Toronto that is in the people and the practice, and honestly kind of in the technology itself in a weird way. I don't know how companies are going to get built in 10 years' time, but it's sure not going to be how they were built 10 years ago, right? I don't think the 10 years ago metrics are leading indicators of anything. You know, Turbo Puffer is doing what, 100 million revenue on 1 million raised or something like that? Like, we're in this new world where the main thing that matters for can you actually build wildly successful tech companies is technology generous to you? There's nowhere in the world that the San Francisco tech nucleus is more grateful to than Toronto. When people say Toronto helped start the AI revolution and then got nothing for it, you know, I think of the proverb, I store my food in the belly of my brother. You know, trust me, we got something for it. We got plenty of tangible things, like every AI company opening an office here. Think of all the great founders cooking here. We're at what, 8, 9 companies that are hitting $1 billion of revenue. Real things are happening now here. But that's not even what I think is the best part about Toronto. I think the best part is that we got something even better. We got an awakening of a sense of ourselves as generous, and a sense of the world out there as being grateful to us. Real confidence doesn't grieve what's slipped away. It celebrates what we've given away. And that's why I want to propose a metric of PMF for Toronto Tech, is that we should measure how much gratitude to Toronto Tech is out there. And one way I propose we measure it is by asking how many people fly home to Toronto for Tech Week? How many people ache in their heart to be here in the spring and to go to New and eat patties and be grateful for this? In life, we're defined by what we give, freely and joyfully. That's the bull case for Toronto Tech. That's the bull case for every founder here and every company being built here, is because technology is grateful to you. And that's the best advantage you could ever want, and it's something nowhere has like Toronto. Thank you very much.